Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rick's Tech Pub. It is Thursday, July 3rd. Yeah, July 3rd. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, someday along the week there, I keep bumping this damn thing. But I hope you're all doing good today. For me, it's just another Thursday. Which, not really anymore. Sitting here, I just got done getting. I even cut myself because I was busy trying to shave and thinking I got 15 minutes to get to be on the live stream, and then someone out here got my attention. I was like, "What? Fuck!" I was bleeding. I'm bleeding, so I may have to stop and dab that every once in a while. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing good. I'm staying inside. It is extremely warm here. I don't know what our temperature is. Oh, I'll tell you here in a minute. Again, hello to everyone in chat. How you doing? 89, yeah, 89 degrees here. It is hot. It is most definitely hot. And, yeah. It is a warm day out there. Okay, Wintermute. How are you today? I was just saying it's 89 degrees and humid here. What's it like down at your end? Hey, Smokey. Or Spoolsley. Not too good with names just yet, but I'll get there. Hello, Ken. So I don't know if any of you out there keep up on the not winter news, but the Microsoft news. They've got a few fixes out there. One of them for the print to PDF features fixed with the preview update KB 560829. They sent out a preview update to fix that one. And for whatever reason, if you're ever in the event viewer, the firewall error in the event viewer, if you're getting a firewall error, that's to be ignored. That's right from Microsoft. They say you can ignore that. And then, of course, the biggest news that I've heard about lately is Microsoft laying off 9,000 employees. Ouch. That's, yeah, it's only 4% of their workforce, but damn, can you imagine 9,000 people getting to work and then I don't know how they do it if all 9,000 people just turn around and leave if they get told to leave, or if it's one person at a time, or and I'd hate to be the person to do it, Just, people are just getting to work thinking they're going to stay at work all day, and you're going to be the bad guy telling them, hey, you got to leave for a while. I'm laid off. Yeah. Oh, would not want to be in that position. It's very uncomfortable. Yeah. Yeah, Ken, I guess, yeah, it says you're number one. I wonder if Yes is going to show up. It's going to get with him for a little bit, but William's office? Hey, Rick. Hello, William. If you're the William I think you are, or if you're a different William, I don't know what William I'm talking to, but hello. I know a couple of Williams, that's why I'm asking. There's William D, and then there's William Office 2025, or 2095. I don't get that. Okay. Anyhow, good name. Kind of neat. I don't know if you're naming your name off the Office brand or how you were doing that, or It was just a name you picked out of the blue. I always kind of wonder where people get their nicknames. I don't know. Some people got some good nicknames, and I'm like, where'd you think of that at? Shade for shade. Oh, I tell you. But anyhow, yeah. Health wise, I'm just going through one thing after another with me. It's just it keeps spiraling out of control. First my back, then my hernia, then we went working with my back again. Then we went back to the hospital again to actually talk about my hernia if it actually needs to be fixed. And then I been doing that. Then I went over to South Brainerd to the clinic over there to talk to the genealogist, the surgeon that's going to do the surgery. He's going to wait till the 17th, I guess. I don't know. It's all confusing to me. It's just I just take one day at a time, and when my mom or someone or the clinic calls me and says, "Rick, you got 2 days before your surgery," it's like, "Oh yeah, yeah." So no drinking for me for a while. I wouldn't be anyhow. I can't do that, and I've recently really started to back off the Mountain Dew. I mean, really not drinking it too much anymore because my blood pressure is elevated, and the nurses, and my doctors, because I have more than one. They all told me, said for the next 2 weeks or so, just drink water. They need to see, they need to find out if exactly what's spiking my blood pressure. So they're gonna keep me off carbonated drinks for a couple of weeks and a couple other things, and then keep me on some meds and do a little switching around, playing with my meds and playing with this and seeing if they can get things to work a little bit better. And I don't know. But yeah, I go in for surgery on that on the 17th, I think. I keep forgetting the date, but uh, yeah, yippee me. No, I haven't checked vitamin D. I've got to kind of get into that. I don't know. I don't know if my doctor would want. I gotta talk to her about it. My LPN or whatever nurse it is, doctor I have, see what kind of see what she suggests for me to get, because I don't want to just go and pick any kind of vitamin D. I'd call her. I'd well get on my chart. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, with your clinic, and get on my chart. I can write her a direct note and just say what do you suggest I get on some kind of vitamin D, and if so, how much or what? One of these days I'll. In fact, I might do that. Before the day's over, I might just swing her a note, just ask her if vitamin D is a good idea or not. I get plenty of C. I'm always out in the sun. Well, maybe not today. So, that's kind of my news. What I've been up to. Just kind of trying to keep up on things. Now I got a few other projects that's lined up. Got back there that I gotta get done. I've got a few of my own projects finally done. Like I got the 5000D Corsair case that was sitting in this desk right here that I was talking about yesterday in that video. But now that's the 4000D, and the 5000D is sitting back over there. And I didn't take the motherboard or anything out of it. I just left everything is, and just with the for the other second 4000D case that I had in the box, and I just swapped them from the parts from the 5000D case into the 4000. Because now I have two cases that are the same in the living room and the bedroom. They're both 4000D cases. And I got a 5000. Winter Mute, this might be a questions for you. I don't know if that one guy that some people are talking about other. Ask Your Computer Guy or whatever his name is. He was talking about malware cleaners. And he brought up a couple of, I don't know, I've never heard of them. I don't know if you've heard of them. Hitman Pro and RKill. And the other one is called Rogue Killer. Anti-malware remover or whatever. I don't know. I don't suggest people going out and using them. I just heard them talking about them. But Roadkill, RKill, and Hitman Pro, like, really? I didn't know those things even existed. I'm sure there's all varieties of malware or killer or malware killers, but I just use Malwarebytes. I just stick to that. But I was just curious if anybody of you have heard of any of those out there. The Hitman Pro, RKill, that's one I've never heard of, and Rogue Killer, I have heard of that one, but it was a long time ago. And then Malwarebytes. Yeah, you guys see my vacuum cleaner? Because I was out vacuuming. I was vacuuming earlier. I had to. It was just getting to the point where it was just getting nasty. Oh, so I got that done. Yeah. Yeah, I've only heard of a few of them, but I just stick with the Malwarebytes. And see, a few other people didn't show up today that were here last time. Well, that's because I'm off by so many days of doing live streams. They probably thought I was going to be back last week doing a live stream, and I had all good intentions of coming back last week and doing a live stream on Tuesday and Thursday, and no, things had to get in my way. And if it wouldn't, most of it was medical. I don't know why this last week and a half has just been medical crap for me, but it has been. So I'm just taking it as it day by day, and trying to get things improved, trying to do a little bit better so that my doctor and my nurse and my two nurses and my doctor aren't panicking because I got a blood pressure that's on the 140 range, 148, 149. And it's like, no, Rick, you got to bring that down. Like, yeah, and my kind of diet. Good luck. And they said, no, really, seriously, you're gonna wind up in the hospital. Your heart's gonna go kaboom or whatever. You're gonna have a stroke. And I thought I could have a stroke after drinking too much Mountain Dew. She said, yeah, all of it, all combined together for a long period of time. Well, it has been a long period of time. I've been doing this since I was 11 years old. But yeah, I took her seriously. I said, yeah, I'll quit for 2 weeks or maybe 2.5 and see if we can get this blood pressure down to where it's supposed to be, and take care of my hernia on the 17th. Get that all hurried up and put it all packed up and thrown away and done. I really don't want to do it, but the surgeon did say it was in his best interest to say it needed to be fixed, so it's going to be fixed. That table right there looks awful clean right now. Well, that's because it is. I had a few other people's motherboards in their case sitting up here. I had one sitting behind them on the brown table, and I had another case sitting over there. So I had 1, 2, 3, and those all went. Well, one went last night, and the other 2 went today because I told them you got to pick them up today. I'm not gonna have this crap sitting around here on the 4th of July. I said, all right, we'll come pick them up. So they got that one and that one, and help pick it all up. But on that 5000D, I think there's one in there, and then I have this one. So Or is this the only one I have left? I can't remember. But at most, I could have maybe two right now, maybe 3.5 inch drives. So, and I'd like the someday I'd like to get. I'll have to work on this and bend some tails and do whatever. But two 16s, and a 20. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking of is two 16s and a 20 terabyte. No, not a 20. No, 10. The 10 terabyte. Two 16s and a 10. That's kind of what I'm thinking of for now. In the future, whenever I'm able to do that, that's what's going to be in here. A 16 and a 10 terabyte. Something like that. Yeah, but that's my plans. I don't know when that'll ever happen. It might happen in 2027. I don't know. Whenever I can take the time to scratch up the money to get that kind of thing. I have a lot of I have a lot of things on my I want list, but I'm just I'm just gonna wait for the time is right, and when I can get those parts and get what I need for now, um, that'll be when I get those parts. But yeah, as far as that new desktop, that MSI, Yoza. Well, it's nice. I did some testing on it yesterday and the day before. I've got nothing installed on it. Oh, speaking of, no, I might get it later, but or I can get it now. Macrium Reflect, the free version. Could someone throw up the link to get the download for that free version of Macrium Reflect? Because I just need to redo that one and the one that's in that one. Or I need to renew both of them. The one that's on here is far out of date, and I don't have it on the bedroom one yet because I switched boards. It's an MSI Z790S Wi-Fi, the Pro Z790S Wi-Fi. Yeah, then I got the oh yeah, the video card. What's the video card? I can never remember it, guys. I'm sorry. But it's the MSI Ventus 2X. It's this one. How do you guys do this on camera? I don't know. There you can see it. The Ventus 3060. It's a 12 gig. Hey, it works for me. I mean, it's I was kind of wondering if I really should do MSI with everything on that thing, even though I didn't have much of a choice. I think everything else is Sam's or Teams group, the memory and the NVMe. CPU is Intel, obviously, but the team group seems to be holding up so far. But I'm wanting to upgrade that too. I'm not wanting to stay on that team group memory and the the memory. I'll someday change. Just the memory for now. The NVMe seems to be doing alright, so I'll leave that as is, but later on in the future, people write it down in your books that someday I'll be looking for maybe some different kind of memory. And and NVMe. I mean, they're working now. What's in there is working, but I want to. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I know I can do a little bit better in the NVMe area. I know I can get one that's maybe a little bit faster. And with the memory, I'm just wanting to go back to uh, my Corsair Vengeance RAM, if it'll work in there. And the only way I'll find out, I think it might, but the only way I find out is just take the 32 gigs a pair of it that I've got up there, and just take it over to that computer in the bedroom and see if it'll work on it. If not, I'll have to look for some memory that does, but I mean, I'll keep the team group stuff. That MSI board is so nice. The Z790 is it's nice enough that it's got 14 cores, 8 power cores and 6 E cores. So I haven't got DaVinci on it yet. I'm trying to get OBS stuff finished in here first. Trying to get this OBS set up, and then maybe I can duplicate it and put it in the bedroom. So maybe I can do live streams from the bedroom and from here. Not from here, but also in here. Yeah, yes. I was wondering if you'd show up. Hello, Charlie Purdy. Am I doing better today, William? Yeah, I'm. For the most part, yeah. The blood pressure is getting better. My back is behaving somewhat. My hernia, that's probably a pain level of probably about 3, maybe 4. Not bad. It's not where I'm just miserable and not wanting to do anything and just can't walk, can't talk. I'm in a little bit of agony from both ends, but I'm alive. That's all. That's what counts to me, is I'm alive, and I can look forward to tomorrow. And as I always do, I always look forward to the next day, and just go to sleep and hope that I wake up. It's about the best you can do. Just keep on trucking forward and just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and just hope every day you wake up. Can't dwell on the negative all the time, and I think that's what my mom has a tendency to do, because she worries so much. She's admitted she's a worrier, and she's constantly calling me. Rick, could you please take your blood pressure one more time? I just want to make sure. Mom, we just did this 5 minutes ago, and then 5 minutes before that. Yes, would you please? All right, fine, I'll do it. Put the cuff around my arm and hit the 2 buttons, and it inflates. And I tell her, she freaks out, drops the phone, runs circles in the room for a minute, picks back up the phone and says, "Oh my God, Rick, oh my God, I gotta call your doctor." Click. I'm on the phone like, yeah, go ahead, call me back. Okay. So she's in over panic mode, calling every doctor possible, because I'm still like 138, 139, and she's just running circles in her living room. She's just worrying. So I'm gonna be looking forward to hearing from doctors. I'd like to be getting onto other things, really, like that stuff, but right now I don't know when I can do a video, because I don't know when I'm gonna get a phone call from a doctor that's in panic mode over my blood pressure. I'm not worried. As you can see, I'm steady as a rock. But they're just all shaking loose. They're just all coming apart. That, oh my God, your blood pressure is 138. Like, Rick, we must see you right now. We got to see you. It's like, no, I am fine. It will come down in time. Just leave me alone. The doctor's left me alone. My mom hasn't. Yeah, I know. That's how good moms are. But worry. And then she gets me to worrying. And then she got to worrying to the point where she said, "You got to go down to Guide Point right now. You got to get a blood test on their machine." But I just told you what it is. Yeah, that's too high. That's not right. All right, fine. So I went down there, and yeah, it was 148 over something, but over 98, I think. So, little high, but it has come down since then. It's back down to, I don't know, low 30s or whatever. 36, 37, something like that. The other, for Yes and a few of you other guys that don't know, yes, I'm going to make you a moderator, yes, because you've been here long enough. You seem to be behaving yourself and going to behave yourself in standard manner. Yeah. There you go, yes. For anyone else new here wants to become a moderator, just give me time. I gotta see how you are and if you're worth keeping here or not, and if you've created any problems. So far, no problems, and I hope it stays that way. And Gnomesian, sorry for butchering that name. Hello, welcome to the Rex Tech Pub. Obviously, by the name, you know what my name's Rick. Just talk about technology stuff. I don't really care what it is. It's TVs to, hell, remotes nowadays are getting kind of fancy in their ways. And monitors, TVs, I don't know. Do you do anything with computers? I was just kind of wondering if you do, because that's kind of what we do, is it's the technology stuff. But now TVs, watches, it doesn't have to be just computers, but maybe you guys can teach me stuff that I don't know, and there's a lot I don't know. Trust me, there's a lot that I don't know. So if you guys got something to throw at me, thinking even if I do know it, just a refresher wouldn't hurt. It doesn't really matter on what. Hello, I am Robert. Oh, I don't know how much longer I can sit here, guys. It's starting to get hot in here. And I'll try to stick it out for another, 5-10 minutes here. I'm not going to go too long. It's starting, like I said, it's getting warm in here. It's 90-some degrees outside, so all that heat is radiating against the window over there, and it's starting to reach in my direction. So when I start getting uncomfortable, then I'll just have to let you guys go because the air conditioner's right there. It's right there, and I'm sitting right in front of him. I'm about 3-4 feet from the air conditioner, maybe 3.5, and it is off right now. It can't be off for too much longer because I'll start bitching and complaining about the heat. It's getting too hot in here, but I'm not to that point yet. Don't you worry. So, what's everybody's plans for the 4th? Anybody doing anything fun or just staying at home? Anybody gonna do anything? I mean, what's everybody's plans for the 4th? Ken, what's your plan? Yes, RM, Charlie Purdy. Anybody do anything tomorrow, or are you just gonna lay low and just hide? Like I think I'm gonna do. I might go watch the fireworks, but I don't know. The parade here is a joke. It's just not. It's nothing that you want to see. And it's only about 45 minutes long and nothing interesting. Yeah, Tony, you're not doing anything. Yeah, I don't know how much of anything I'll be doing. When there's ulcerative colitis and my hernia acting up at the same time sometimes, and then my back, and now my high blood pressure, and then my cholesterol. My doctor reminded me about that. She says you got to take the medication for your cholesterol because last time I see you, your cholesterol was just a slightly bit elevated. Then yes, I am taking that medication, Sebastian. I'm taking that. I bought it. So okay, just checking. Oh, Charlie Purdy, you're having a cookout? Yeah, I wish we could have one here too. But I don't think we will be. I think it'll be just go fend for yourself or eat food in your apartment because we used to have cookouts on the fourth. The fourth used to be a big thing here on second floor, but that's when we had a resident council. We had secretary, treasurer, and everything they need for all that. Need the big Joe, the big person that's going to take control of the resident council. Number one person, the boss, head chief of the red. I don't know, but they used to all make decisions on activities around here, and that's all done to the wayside since 2020. Hasn't happened since. We haven't had one event here since 2020. We don't play bingo anymore. We don't play horseshoes. I mean, sure, we could bring up our own friends, like two or three of us, and get together and play horseshoes, but it's not like it used to be. We used to have a lot of fun around here, and then some bad people went through the crowds and kind of destroyed everything and kind of shut everything down. Then, of course, February of 2020, that kind of shut things down for a while, and then things just around here never picked up again. Yeah, I think I'll be doing some grilling too. I think I'll be doing some grilling on my George Foreman grill. The only grilling I'm doing, I got some fries that I can make. I've got things here I can make. I mean, if I can't go out tomorrow and see one of the vendors is out, but they don't like taking debit cards, so if it's gonna be that, they're saying now it's gonna be severe thunderstorms in the afternoon, so we may have a day where we're not doing anything. It could be severe thunderstorms and no parade, no nothing, but that'd be a first for me. I mean, it's rained on the 4th of July maybe once, maybe twice in my life. Maybe twice in my life it's rained on 4th of July. Well, maybe three because it sprinkled a little bit in the morning and then it quit. But no heavy downpours like they're talking tomorrow. I mean, we're going to get a very nasty thunderstorm, a strong one, in the afternoon. I hope it's wrong, but you can't change Mother Nature. If it's wanting to throw a temper tantrum on the 4th of July and throw down an inch and a half of rain, so be it. So, as far as me doing anything on, I'm taking tomorrow off. And then if you guys can kind of write down. Yeah, that's my email. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, 17th. So I'll be having my unfortunate surgery that I'm going to be having. Won't take long. He said it's really quick, about a half hour. Well, the other guy did it in 25 minutes. No, he didn't. He did it about the same time, 35, 40 minutes. But he usually gets done in about 32, 33 minutes after he gets done stitching up and cleaning up. He said it's about 30, a little over 35 minutes. He said, but you'll live. Yeah, I know, I've been through this before. No, probably shouldn't delete those because, yeah, the 17th, it looks like. I'll be in the hospital. Getting a umbilical surgery, hernia fixed. I can never say that word right. People are gonna catch me on it too, how I say it, but but that's all it is for me, guys. I mean, if you guys don't have anything, if anybody else wanna add anything, I'm kind of running out of words here, so. Oh, I got most of those. I still have to probably later tonight get with you and get the. I don't know. This is we. I don't know. This is. I don't know. We got to work on it later because it's kind of somewhat there and it's kind of somewhat not there. I also have a couple of ideas in mind that. Oh, you got it. Dry throat. All you gotta do is just point me in the right direction of a few things, and I think I can take it from there. But that'll be either a later this afternoon project or later tonight. Yeah, I read the. Yeah, I read your comment there, Ken. How's the OBS adventure going? Mm, It's going all right so far. It's slow. I haven't been able to pay attention to it like I have been wanting to. But now that I'm gonna be home for till the 17th, and then after the 17th, be in the hospital for the 18th and home on the 19th. Then I can get back at it then the 19th again. There's going to be a few days, guys, here I'm not going to be able to do all the live streams that I want to do because medical stuff has decided to show up suddenly and kind of put an interrupt to everything. So I start one project, then I get interrupted because I got to go to the clinic. Then I got to come back, hoping I get back sooner than what I did. I don't. So there's going to be kind of in and out for a while, but I'll be here when I can be here. And as far as anything else, I don't have anything else to say. So if anybody's got something to say, say it now because I'm about to say goodbye. Yeah, it does, Ken. It does. All right, guys, that is it. I hope you had fun. This is kind of slowing out. This is kind of slow. It's a slow stream, but the more people I get in the chat, the more I get to talk. The more you people ask questions and polite questions, good questions, I'll answer them. So next, let's see, what is today? Thursday, right? Did I say that? Did I say that right? Yeah, Thursday. I might do one tomorrow. I might. Actually, I might do, more than likely, I'll do an upload because I'll have people coming in and out of here. Yeah, I think I'll do an upload tomorrow. Just wishing everybody a happy 4th, yada, yada, yada. That came all junk, And we'll go from there. And in the meantime, guys, hope you all have a great day. And I'll catch you all next time. More than likely tomorrow on an uploaded video. So, alright, guys. Catch you later. Bye for now. Oh, 94645. Well, I'll get you guys next. I'll get you next Tuesday or tomorrow. I'll catch up with the comments tomorrow. So, y'all have a good one. Bye.